Hao. Hello, my name is Michelle Tsai, and I'm a jewelry designer in Taiwan. And I do freelance design and also work for GI as a jewelry design instructor.
Okay. I have a few questions for you about your job. And first question, when did you start this job?
Well, I start working for GI in 1999, and I start to do jewelry design in 1998.
Okay. Why did you want to do this job at first?
Okay, I came back from the States, start my own studio first, and then Jai offered me the job as an instructor, and I think it would be fun if I actually work in the trade myself and also teach somebody who really want to be in this trade something.
Okay. Tell me something special about your job.
Okay, the best part of my job is I actually have some student who's already in this trade, so I can learn something I didn't know from them. And I also have some student who doesn't have any knowledge about this trade, and they really know it. So I actually can share my information with them.
Okay. Um, do you enjoy doing your job? If yes, why? If not, then why not?
Okay, I really love my job because it actually I learn something and then I share something with people all the time. And well, by doing this, I actually can change the jewelry industry's environment in Taiwan.
Okay. Um, how's what you're doing different than fashion design, like clothing wise? Like
Okay,
clothing.
that's an interesting question because I was major in fashion design before I started jewelry design. But for me, my personality is not very aggressive, so it's a little bit hard for me to thinking about what am I going to wear or what am I going to design for people to wear 6 months later. So I find jewelry is easier because it doesn't have the problem with season. So I can design something I really like, and then I can have them ready to show my clients within 2 months, or if I'm lucky, less than 1 month.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Um, Before you do this job, did you have to go through any special training or attend a special school in order to acquire the skills?
Of course, because as I just said that I was majoring in fashion design, so it's a very different territory compared to jewelry design. So I actually have to go to GIA in the States to learn about the gemstones, how to identify different type of gemstones, and how to make a piece of jewelry, and even how to design a piece of jewelry.
Okay. Um, what is your estimate salary?
Well, it depends because, as I say, I was doing part time for GIA, which means I'm also doing part time for my freelancer design. So I would say somewhere around 30 to 50,000 per year.
Okay. Um, what does GIA expect from you? Like, do you have to do an original design, or do you just design jewelries that matches whenever you have?
Well, my job in GI actually teach students how to draw design. So basically, I'm sharing my idea about what would be the best way to present a piece of idea they have in mind to become something real. So I actually sharing my experience while I was working in GIA. But for as a freelancer, I design something I like one of a kind, only one piece, to sell to my clients.
Okay. Okay, this will be the last question. Did you, when you design jewelries, did you have to design by hand, like draw it with pencils or pen, or do you design with computer programs?
Well, for me, I mainly design with by hand drawing, and then sometimes I even doing wax carving because some of the things it's a little bit complicated. Just draw it out. So when I need to think about, am I having the idea right? So I will actually just carving a piece of wax just to prove that whatever I have in mind is correct. So I do wax carving and hand sketch, both of them.
Okay. Well, thank you for your time.
You're welcome.
And have a nice day.
You too.